My name is Zainul Ahmed and I am from India. Currently, I am pursuing my bachelor's in economic honors, and on the other side, I am learning about the business as well as I will start my business after my graduation. Doing business is my hobby, my love, my goal, everything. Business is everything for me. I love to do business. Basically, I have learned two things. Basically, I have learned many things in economics, but I have learned that people buy things for two reasons: need or want. Business is my need. Like, through business, I think I can create employment. I can help the Indian economy by paying the income tax. I can help to boost the export as well. And so basically, currently I have 6 badges and 235 passport points. One is email signature, another is interviews, effective networking, assessment centers and psychometric tests, what employers want, and our progress completion section. So basically, this modules, what's the best thing about this module is that it teaches about placements, internship, and basically this module prepares us for the real world, what the actual world needs us when we will step out from the college, when we will step out from the university. Through this module, we students improves we students improves our overall growth. Actually, it's more like a finishing. Actually, all these skills that I had learned from this module is really important, because and very practical as well, because it can be easily applied for into the real world. Skills that I had learned from the module is like networking techniques, how I can present myself in front of the interviewer. Like, I have learned how recruitment process basically happens, like how I can build my CV, how I can improve my LinkedIn profile. Like this module teaches about presentation skills. These are very basic skills that I think everyone should know about. Know the skills. Library resource, how I can use library resource better, and I can utilize and can save my time through that. And I have also learned about referencing style. Very important it's very important, and basically it's this is used in almost every assignment as well. I have also learned about employability opportunities that are around the globe, the skills which are needed by the employer. I have learned how recruitment process basically happens, how different organization companies recruits people. Like this module also teaches about networking event, interview skills, very important basically. I've learned basically what employers are looking for. It basically have also learned about to communicate well. Task performance is very important to complete the task on a given time. Critical thinking very important. Problem solving ability, and I have also learned how to process information. And all these skills are highly relevant for the real world. The module develops overall skills for the employer. And now moving on, Forage virtual internship. The internship was really very good and very amazing as well. It was very interesting. The first start that I had got is about to take out the relevant and useful information about gaming industry in the, like, basically I have to take out, my main focus was on Zeta Incorporation, as this industry is really very big in China, as it used to make mobile games, online games, IP based games, and have a revenue of more than $2,000 million. From from that, I have learned that how rapidly from this I have learned that how rapidly the gaming industry is booming in China and in other parts of the world, as the people, there's a huge demand for games. Before that, I didn't know that gaming industry is booming with the CAGR of 16% in other parts of the world as well. As my focus is on Zeta Incorporation, as it's making mobile games, online games, IP-based games, and to I have make a quick review of this organization, like by business model, finance, business, finance, business overview, industry overview, finance model, and the product as well about this company. Now moving on to task 2, I got a list with different organization companies deals in different sectors. From that list I took out of names of the companies who deals in mobile games, online games, and IP based games basically. And the list that I moving on to task 3, and after that the list that I took out in task 2. Now I have to find out what's the profit margin of each company of last 3 years, what's the growth, what's the annual growth, what's their revenue growth, and what's the CAGR growth, compound annual growth as well, of last 3 years of every 10 companies that I took out from them. Now moving on to task 4, this is the last task that I have. In this task I have compiled all the information of last 3 tasks in a single file basically. I have to send an email to my client about my information. Overall, the experience and knowledge that I had got from city to work as a city analyst was very good actually. Then the knowledge was very practical. After doing the internship I realized I think it would be interesting to work for city for some students. And currently my strong skills is reading skills. I love to read actually. I can read for more than 2 to 3 hours, 4 hours. It's and like only I love to read business books as well. And my weak skills is research skills. Basically, it for me it took time to do research. I love to read I had when I had read about the gaming industry. It was really fun for me actually. I love to read about gaming, about the virtual internship. That was also very amazing. This now moving the city as how I will sell my virtual internship to my employer. The city is a very large company, so they must buy different virtual internships so they can the internship with compare the internship with other internships as well. So they should not rely on one person. They should buy several different internships and they can compile all the valuable information from those into one, and to take out the most relevant and useful information for the company and for the client. As a city is a very big company, so they should not rely on one person.